I mean, there were some very simple measures that we used, and then some that were a little bit of a stretch. The whole idea, to your point, was just to prove the value, the impact we were having. So we would look at things like utilization. How many times are we presenting to clients? For white papers we wrote or others, you would look at distribution, impressions, those, any kind of idea that, yes, lots of people are using this, it is having an effect, it's getting traction. We would look at repeat engagement as well. If a client had a conversation with us and then wanted more, that was definitely seen as a good thing. So those three, all around this bucket of, call it utilization or engagement, adding, I guess, customer satisfaction, CSAT scores as well, right, as a follow-up to the experience. Those things combined to say, are you perceived as good at what you're doing and contributing positively or not, right? And so that was the easier part to measure. The harder is what I alluded to before, was what was the effect we were having on revenue, right? And I would have conversations with clients, and you could see in the executive's eyes the light bulb go off, and them saying, you know what, you're right, we should be doing this. I had many of those conversations. They were glorious conversations. And you knew that the revenue that was going to follow was because of the talk that we had, right? Or and certainly the ability of the account team then to execute on that, pick up the ball from where we moved it and continue forward. But finding doing that kind of modeling, right, was difficult. Google's a multi-billion-dollar company. This revenue is flowing considerably. There are so many things that are influencing advertisers' decision to invest in Google or not, but also just invest in digital advertising or not, right? And so when headwinds would arise, like economic downturns, it doesn't matter who I'm speaking to or what I'm telling them. Sometimes it's just too much to climb through. So anyways, we would try to do, as I described, hey, what accounts have we talked to this quarter? What was their growth? What were the accounts that we didn't talk to? What was their growth, right? And see if there was any kind of comparison that we could drive there, or value that we could drive there. Because as we said, at the end of the day, it's about the revenue, right? Revenue is the most important element of any sales team and sales organization. And so proving that we are having impact there was the most important and still the most elusive thing that we were trying to do.